it has been a year. And a lot's happened in that year. So we're gonna do a quick garden tour whilst I'm in my not so garden appropriate clothes. And I also wanted to pimp my greenhouse. So I've cut some 3 different colors of hexagons and I don't know where I'm gonna put them, but I just thought, why not? While I spend so much time out here, let me make it cool. You know, let me do something different. But let's get into the tour and let me show you around the garden. Firstly, let's address that we got rid of the tiles and we now have exposed aggregate. So this is an overview of the garden. Still some work getting done. Let's start over here, shall we? So a sweet potato had volunteered and I've been enjoying the sweet potato leaves here and there. I've got a squash in here. My first cabbage that seems to be doing pretty well. I'm so excited. I'm actually going to be making some sauerkraut later today with a cabbage that I bought. But hey, some collard greens that is 2 times the size of my head. That's massive. How beautiful is that? We've got some seedlings that are popping up here and there. We've got some coriander over here. I'm not too sure what that is over there, to be honest with you. You know when you plant seeds? So, I have made a bee bath. This crystal I got in EOS. I got this in Switzerland. I can't quite remember where I got that. This is from Zimbabwe, where I was born. And I just wanted to make a space where the bees could drink water and not drown. Because there's no way that they're going to be getting into here and having a sip of water. Hello! Hello, darling. Okay, this section I'm really excited about because I got flower bulbs. Completely out of my comfort zone and my territory. I got tulips and daffodils. Very excited, very excited. I'll show you the seed packet, not the seed packets, the bulb packets so you can see what kind of colors we're going to be working with, and I've dotted them around there because eventually I would like these violets to take over as ground cover, and also so that I can then harvest the flowers and make violet syrup. I think that is just so cool. I also have my valerian that I'm growing for the root for herbal medicine, and it is probably about time to harvest it, to be honest. I cut it back a bit a while ago, and I still have some seeds somewhere. No, I don't. No, that's comfrey. So I might even wait till it flowers so I can get some seeds out of that. I've got an old dahlia back here with some flowers that are spent, so I might deadhead these and hopefully some come back. And my blueberry bushes, which will will be sitting dormant for a little while, but that is the nature of things, isn't it? Okay, so we come back here and I've got some sugar snap peas that are going to be making their way up this trellis so I can have some snacks in the garden. And I also planted a few bulbs here because I think that'll be so sweet in the corner there with the alyssum and my little fairy garden area. Very, very sweet. My Brahmi has taken over, which I'm so happy about. Brahmi is really good for your brain. So I'm thinking let it come back a bit, because obviously with all the garden work, pots were moved and some cement was put in my garden. Wasn't happy about it. But we are restoring the garden, and once this restores a little bit more, I'm going to harvest and dry some of that and maybe tincture it for some brain boosting. So I have some calendula coming back up, not calendula, sorry, chamomile coming back up here because I had my old chamomile plant there. I also spread some of the seeds in here because I think that'll be so sweet having chamomile grow out of there. But it seems to have spread a little further. My fennel's doing great. I cut back my pineapple sage the other day. I've also got another cabbage over here which is slowly forming its head. I don't know why I'm just so excited about cabbage. I think because when I first tried to grow cabbage it didn't go so well, so now I'm fingers crossed, please. I put some tulips here and the only bulbs that I have written out tags for are tulips because tulips happen to be some of those bulbs that you have to lift after their season and then store away, whereas the other bulbs I can just leave in the ground and they'll come back year after year. So I've tagged where I've put the tulips so that I know where to lift the bulbs from. But yeah, I'm very, very excited about taking flowers seriously this year. It's seeing a few flowers here and there and at my garden at work just makes me so happy, and I'm like, why am I not just filling the garden with flowers, especially flowers that I can cut and then bring inside, which would be really sweet. Next bed, we have some either bok choy or pak choy. I cannot remember, but it's looking very healthy, probably the healthiest that I've ever grown. These, they usually get eaten up straight away, and this looks like some spinach over here. My parsley's come back nice and strong. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that I harvested the massive parsley that I had for the root, and I have dried and preserved that into a tea. I got some kale. This is just randomly here. I need to move this. I actually need to get some new ones because they are not quite working. My celery has come back over here too. I'm letting this one carrot go to seed. Purely, I mean, look how beautiful these little blooms are here. But for the bees and to harvest some seeds. I've got some more greens over here. I haven't done anything at the back yet. I'm thinking beans. I also really want to grow my own edamame beans. That would be fantastic. This is spinach, I'm pretty sure, gathering from the leaves there. I transplanted some feverfew the other day and it's not looking too happy, but I'm hoping that she will bounce back. Feverfew is wonderful if you have headaches, to relieve the tension, so I'm hoping she bounces back and I can then save some of her flowers because I get headaches from time to time. Good old dandelion. Look how sweet she is. Very good for heart health. I actually, yeah, update, I took out all of the chili plants except for this. I don't know why I've left that in there. I think I'm hoping to grow something on it and use it as a stake. But I wanted to start all of my chilies fresh when the time is right and when it's hot. And I wanted to do mainly jalapenos. I love jalapenos. I love all chilies, but jalapenos are like the one for me. And I thought, why not just grow masses of jalapenos so that I can pickle them? And then maybe one other chili plant. I really want to grow the white chilies this year. I've got some lettuce coming in. Oh, and it's amazing the difference in texture of the leaves from the spinach. This one is going well over here, my native thyme, which actually tastes really minty, funny enough. This beautiful ornament that stabbed me in the leg the other day, if you also follow me on Instagram, you would have seen the story about that. My sage is doing really well. I want to grow sage for burning, not just culinary sage, so I'm gonna I don't know if it's the right time actually to start up the seeds, but I'm gonna suss that out. Oh, look at my little darling. Hello, precious. What are you doing over there? Hey, sweetness. Hey. Hello. Right, back to it. More sweet peas because cannot get enough. There's never enough of these to go around and to snack on. And my favorite of all time, you either hate it or love it, coriander. Got this dotted around everywhere, and I've got some growing in a pot inside as well. Beautiful pot that was gifted to me by a beautiful friend. I seem to have some more spinach over there. And what do we have here? I actually can't remember what that is. It looks like a brassica to me, as do these. So interesting. I've planted so many seeds around, and then I'll show you what I've got going on in the greenhouse as well. And then I also planted, this one's a variegated like white and purple violet, so something a little bit different, but I thought it would be nice if this corner was kind of taken over by a little bit of greenery, because I'm not really going to be growing too much that's going to be going up the trellis because of my beautiful passion fruit. Doesn't make sense, does it? And then I transplanted some of the old mint back into here. It had started to go into there, so it had gone underneath this pot. Fingers crossed I have it under control again. We shall see. What are you doing? Hey? No, 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 no. No, sweetheart. Not in this garden. Off she goes. Okay, here is my new greenhouse. I cannot stand in there like my last one, but that is okay. And this is the first section. Oh, she's nice and warm. I have got my broccolis, kale, bok choy, cauliflower. I'm growing sweet peas to take to work, because I'm not too sure about having them here with Khaleesi. I don't know whether she'll get into them. If not, I could pop them. Nah, I don't want to risk it. So I'm going to grow them at work. Some leeks, dill. Oh, I love me some dill. Shallots. The white onions have not, none of them have sprouted. I don't know whether it's just taking their time or they're just not having a good time. But hey, coming down here, this is where I've got all of my feed and my kind of, well, the one prevention I have, diatomaceous earth, and an insect sticky thingy. Yeah, so underneath here I've got all my spare pots, my compost, and some potting mix nicely stored away over there. So now we're going to come to the right hand side, and I have rocket, some lettuce. I love my lettuce, so I think I might even sow some more lettuce seeds, because I'll want to use some just for, you know, baby lettuce, but I wouldn't mind some full heads as well. Chrysanthemum, so more flowers again, go me. Red onion, also not happy right now. Interesting. Oh, okay, but that's not an onion seedling. I don't know what you are, but you are tiny. You're really cute, but you're not an onion. Silver beet, some more spinach. My spring onions also haven't come up. Onions are not having a good time this year. Maybe I need to get some new onion seeds. Then I got my worm castings in here. This is the one that I use over here. Really enjoyed using the worm castings, to be honest with you. I like it to pop in there as I'm transplanting things, just give them a little extra boost. Just an empty bucket. Can never go wrong with an empty bucket in a garden. Okay, so let us have a look here. Okay, let me lay them all out for you so you can see what the garden is gonna look like. How beautiful. Come on. Are you kidding me? The colors, the textures. So that's all that I've got in there thus far. Who knows if I go on another frenzy in the garden store, because that's a possibility. Very, very likely. But yeah, that is the garden in a nutshell. I am prepping things for winter. I've been sowing seeds, so who knows what's going to pop up. I've been starting stuff in the greenhouse, getting flowers ready. This is my little sanctuary where I come to just chill out, get out of my head pretty much, and be amongst nature, get my hands dirty and grubby. And I can't wait till the flowers come in and I can I sat out here yesterday and I finished reading my 8th book for the year thus far, and it was so peaceful sitting in the sun and smelling the earth. I'm really happy in this space, and I feel really good about this season, to be honest. So hopefully more garden tours to come, because I've been a little bit lax on the garden tours. But if you're also watching this, I not only have been doing a podcast for a while, but I filmed my first one, so that's also on this channel, because my life consists of many different things and ventures. And another thing is I want to grow some more herbs in here too, but I also have a lot of herbs that I've bought and I've been playing around with and making teas and tinctures and creams, so maybe I'll also start sharing some of that stuff on here. But yeah, life is really good right now, and I'm very happy with my garden. Thank you for walking around with me on this sunny day, which was very cold this morning, but now look at it. I think I might make myself a tea. Would you like a tea, Mum? All right, thank you for watching. Bye.